Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having an amazing week so far. So today what I want to do for you all is do one of my full face using techniques that I don't really like in I guess, makeup. So these are techniques that I've seen online, or they're ones that you have sent me, and I've been like, does this work? Also, they're techniques that I see people doing a lot that I like to try and convince them not to do. But at the end of the day, it's anyone's choice to do whatever they want. This is just for a bit of fun. So I'll be talking through those techniques and explaining why I'm not so keen on them. Just before we get into that today, I just want to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor of this video, and that is ShopTagger. So ShopTagger has been such an incredible tool for online shopping for me. You guys know I like to buy stuff a lot. And sometimes I kind of have to be like, okay, no, save this for next month. So ShopTagger for me has been a way to keep track of everything I want to buy. Not only does it tell me when those products go on sale, but it also tells me when these products come back in stock. And you all know with makeup, things can sell out almost instantly. So to get that notification when something comes back in stock is a lifesaver for me, especially when I'm trying to get a product, for content. That way as well, I don't have to keep checking websites, and sometimes I forget what I want to buy because there's so much. So I've started to add all my regular products that I buy consistently, like my eyeshadow primers, my lashes that I know I want, my go-to staples. I've started to add to ShopTagger because when those products go on sale, I'll get a notification and then I'll buy like 5. So ShopTagger itself is very simple to use. It's free to download. All you have to do is go to a website, and when you see something that you like or you want, you can add it to your account just by clicking the ShopTagger button. And in that little side window, you can choose your say it's clothing, for example, you can choose the size that you want. If it's face cream, you can choose the size of that as well. So it's very precise, and that way ShopTagger gets the exact product that you want on your list. Also, if you download the mobile app, you can get a push notification when a product that you've saved has gone on sale or is back in stock. So you can also divide, this is the best bit for me, you can divide your products into separate lists. So for example, I have makeup, I have clothing, I have homeware, just so I can keep all those things separate, and in my mind it's slightly more organized. And I guess it's physically more organized. So when I'm adding products, I can add them to all these different lists. And then it's not one big jumble of what do I want to buy? So now also you can view coupon codes at checkout. So if you want that little bit more for further discount, they've got you there. And ShopTagger have also just launched a new cashback feature. And you can actually earn cash via PayPal when you shop with selected retail partners. If you're anything like me and there's always something new that you want, and maybe you can't get it this month, maybe you want to save it till next month, but then you forget about it. Or even if you just want a little bit of discount, or you're always forgetting when products come back in stock, then go ahead and download this app. It is a lifesaver. It is one of the best tools I've used for makeup and for lifestyle in general. So I will leave a link below for you to go ahead and download that. Okay guys, let's get on with today's video. So because we're doing techniques that I hate, one thing I want to start with, I really need a haircut. One thing I want to start with is something I see a lot, and I blame individual products for this, really. And it's actually not wrong to do this in any way at all. It's actually a really effective technique when done properly. And that's using a highlighting product, like a liquid highlighter, underneath your foundation. Now, where we cross the line with this is like when we use it as if we're applying foundation. So trying to get a full coverage from the product itself. This looks like, have you ever turned up the saturation too high on a picture when you've edited it? I don't mean to disrespect this Pat McGrath brush like this. All right, looking good so far. Now this is usually followed up by a full coverage foundation that then completely covers this and doesn't show anything. A better way to do this is, if you're using a light coverage foundation, is to put it in areas where you want to highlight and then pop the product on top. If you want an all over glow, mix a few drops in with your actual foundation rather than doing this ridiculous base, because this looks stupid. Okay, eyes. It's gonna be a fun one today. It's all about eyes. I am doing a classic smoky eye for you today. And I'm not going to use an eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to go straight onto my eyes. And we're going to do like an old style, like just discovered eyeshadow smoky eyes. So I'm going to put like a nude color shadow over my whole lid. And just be like, yeah, that's fine. That gives me a blank canvas. I can just do that. silky smooth. I have a finished look in mind, and listen, it's going to be stunning. So I'm going to take like a silvery grey, and I'm going to use that on the inside here. Now, by not using an eyeshadow primer, we're getting really, really terrible colour payoff, if we're getting any. And also, this is going to crease in a matter of minutes. So I really want a smoky eye, so I'm adding the grey to the outside corner. And I'm just going to like half and half the eyelids. And when I think of a smoky eye, I kind of think it comes up this way. So I'm just going to tap that product in the shape that I want. A bit of black, we'll just tap that here. That is good. Okay. Now, I've seen a lot of hacks online, and I've seen a lot of people do this anyway, about cleaning up makeup. So here's what we're going to do. I have some micellar water on a Q-tip, and I'm just going to go around the edges here. So as you can see, the rest of the makeup is going everywhere. I've now got a bit of a strange shape. Now listen, here's the thing. Now I've done this, a few different things are going to happen. If we take a close look at my eye here, you can almost see like the, there's like this browny kind of line around the eye makeup. And that's where the remover, whatever remover it is I'm using, whether it's a wipe or eye makeup remover, and that's kind of like starting to dissolve away the edges off the eye makeup. Can you see now it's really uneven? So if you did really want that straight line, I would never recommend using makeup remover or micellar water or a wipe. Don't do it up here anyway. Don't use makeup remover up, because look, if we then try to go on top, it isn't sitting in certain areas now where we've gone over with a makeup remover. It doesn't sit very well at all. It's almost like when have you ever tried to put makeup on over your eyebrows when you've had them waxed? It's almost like that kind of feeling. So don't do that. Under here, clean up with concealer. If you've used a really dark foundation, clean up with your primer. Do your eye makeup first if you're using really dark colors. One of my biggest pet peeves with makeup is liquid liner underneath the eye. And it has to stop in the middle there like that. And you know what? We're not going to flick it. We're just going to go along the lash line on the outside corner here. There is something almost instantly aging about this. I don't know what it is about that solid black line. And it's never straight. It's never like done in a really nice way. It just kind of just looks like this. It looks like all the insides of your eye are hanging out because there's such a dark, solid line underneath. But we can fix that. We can fix that with a white liner on the waterline. Let's talk about white eyeliner. I feel like sometimes it's okay. But if you're trying to widen your eyes or brighten your eyes or make them look bigger, don't use white because it doesn't look real. No one's actual eyeballs are pure white. Use a flesh color, not that your eyeballs are flesh color, but use a flesh color pencil. You can buy every brand, drugstore brands, high-end brands do flesh color eye pencils now. They look so much more natural. They also cancel out the redness on the waterline. And it doesn't make your eyes look as yellow, and it doesn't look like this. Okay, lashes. We're not using falsies today. However, that does not mean we need about 7 coats of mascara. There's nothing worse than spider eyelashes. Grouping all your eyelashes together with mascara, making it look like you only have 5 eyelashes left. If you like to wear a lot of mascara, get a mascara brush that separates your eyelashes. And that's like a deep, deep, dark carbon black. You can get those mascaras with fibers in. I personally don't like them. I think they're kind of irritating to the eye. And I don't mean Younique's 3D fiber lash. I don't go make it anymore. Thank God. I'm gonna wait for this to dry and add another layer. I've made a little tiny mistake. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and fix it while it's wet and then go back on top with eyeshadow. The problem with fixing mascara while it's wet is that it smudges. When it's dry, it actually just crumbles off. But you can see now, we're literally just smudging the shadow. That's okay because we can build up our black. But not on the outside because we've applied makeup remover there and now nothing will sit there. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my foundation. We don't have any foundation issues today. And then we'll move on to the face. Foundation is done. And the way... So my skin looks shiny, but that's because that's the finish of a foundation. There is no metallic sheen to my skin like what we had underneath. It's literally gone. So shall we talk contour and highlight next? Yes. Let's. One thing I notice a lot when people are doing their contour and their highlight is they place the contour where they want the contour to be, which makes sense. But then what they do is they blend it out completely. And I don't mean blend it out as in make it look nice and blended. I mean it moves away. Why am I sitting all the way over here? So for example, this contour around my hairline, that's where I want the contour to be. But when I blend it out, it's gonna go further. So I lose that precision of my contour. And also when you leave dots on the head like this, the product warms up and it gets thicker and heavier, but you kind of get this uneven application because the product has warmed to the skin and you have to blend even more to remove like the dot, if that makes sense. You can kind of see around my hairline. Even though I keep blending, I still get like these marks here. And that's because I've now had to blend so much that my foundation underneath. And with a beauty blender, it might be a little bit softer, but you're still just tapping and you're still gonna have to work harder to get that blend in. Usually people go on top of this with like loads of powder anyway, don't they? Time for blusher and bronzer first. Bronzer. So here's a list of faces you shouldn't pull when you're applying blush or bronzer. This is one. This is another. Another one. And we're going to do this one today. So I'm sideways kissing so I can see where the line is. Think about doing your makeup. God, my face looks really fucking weird when I do that. When you're doing your makeup, whether it be eye makeup, lips, eyebrows, face, I highly suggest doing it leaving your face how it's going to be all the time. Because unless you walk around like this, then there's no point in applying your blusher or bronzer to your face while your face is in that shape. And it's uneven as well because I can't kissy face that way as well as I can kissy face this way. Face just straightforward. Just apply your blusher. See, I would have gone up here a little bit more. I always say it's like when you try on clothes and you breathe in and you brush it all down. You don't walk around breathing in with your chest up, brushing your clothes down all day. Your face is going to be like this. When you apply your brows, you don't walk around with your eyebrows up like this. Or some people do. So I'm actually going to have to make this colour myself for my lips. Just bear with me because I don't own this colour. I refuse to own this colour. And if a client wants it, then fair dues, I'll mix it up. But I despise this colour and colours like it. That baby pastel pink that has this grey undertone to it. Doesn't quite know if it's a pink or a grey. I think I did a tweet once and I was like, are there any colours that people don't like? Or think are just horrendous, and I was like, this one, and people are like, oh, but this person looks great in it, and they'll send me a picture of like a celebrity wearing it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, great. No, I'm joking, or am I? No, I am. Now, the reason I hate this colour is because, like I said, its undertone is extremely questionable, and also how to get the application perfect, which you can't do while you're talking, because it's such a bright It's such a bright colour that stands out against the skin. You can see every line, you can see every bump, you can see... And the things this colour does to your teeth. Look at my teeth. They're like a weird greeny yellow. Let's go back and add some more mascara. I want these lashes to be as dry as possible. I want them to look like if a wind blew them, they would crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've clumped my lashes together enough that I can count my individual lashes. There's 8 of them. All right, everyone. This is the finished look. Complimentary lip colour. 8 eyelashes. I've got a nice crunchy under eye liner. I haven't blended my eyeshadow so we can see this nice divide between the black and the non-existent light colour because I didn't use an eyeshadow base. We've got nice patchiness. Oh, I'm already creasing as well because I didn't use an eye primer. I've wasted a whole lot of liquid highlighter underneath my foundation. Yeah. Let's be 100% honest. We all know someone who has this lip colour as their everyday. And they usually do this to their bottom waterline. So, what do we think?
It begins. I just walk out the door. Everybody looks, yeah, everybody pause.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. This is how I look now, so that was a few little makeup techniques and styles that I'm not so keen on and that I'm pretty sure don't really work for many people. But you know what? If you love it, if you do it and you love it, keep doing you. Don't let anyone tell you different. Thank you so much again. And thank you so much to ShopTagger for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I'll leave a link below so you can go ahead and check that app out and completely change your online shopping experience. Trust me, it's a good one to use. Thanks again, guys. I will see you very soon. Bye.